is it actually connecting to YouTube? Oh, it's sending. Okay. There we go. There we go. Is anyone actually seeing this? Because if not, do tell. Is it actually connecting to my YouTube? How do I know? Let's see your channel. Oh, okay, I am live. Sick. Okay. Okay, good. You know what? We need some music. Before we start this, we need some music. You know what? I'm gonna go with my little station that I sometimes listen to on YouTube. Wherever it's at. Anyways, so this is gonna be for Onyxe. It's his birthday today. And Onyx is like a super cool person. I don't know if he's watching this, but if he is, happy birthday. That reference is a little too big. Oh my gosh. Is it not viewing the full thing? Okay, it is good. Sick. Alright. It's just not the best of quality. I'm sorry. This is my first time trying any of this. I've done art live streams before, but I've never done anything like this. But yeah, so anyways, so Onyx is now 31. I'm drawing one of his favorite characters from King of Fighters, because we're both looking forward to King of Fighters 15, and tomorrow is Wednesday, which means that they're gonna have a King of Fighters live stream thing. Not live stream thing, it's like the equivalent of a Nintendo Direct. Where is my music? I thought I had set up my music. I guess I did not. Give me a second. Where is my music? Can anyone hear the music? If not, that's fine. It's taking forever. You know what? It's fine. We don't really need the music right now. It's fine. You know what? I'm a dunderhead. I have an app for music. I can just go to my app. I don't know what I'm gonna do for this thumbnail. Because, unlike Onyx, well, I need some, let's see here. I'm gonna search on my TuneIn real quick for synthwave. I've been listening to a lot of synthwave stuff lately. Alright, now let's play it. Yeah, thank you. Of course, ad. Of course, there's an ad. It's sponsored. I'm doing this for fun. Okay, so anyways. Could the ad on my frickin' TuneIn go away, please? I know I don't have... Okay, so what I'm gonna do is like a pose. Never mind. You know what? Never mind about the music. It's fine. Some back in the days, sometimes I would play music for my Facebook live streams, and there was this really cool video game music station that I would oftentimes listen to. They sadly had to take it down. I don't remember if it was due to copyrights or if it was just due to the fact that the person in question just wanted to kind of retire the whole thing. If I remember correctly, it was the latter than the former. Did I just... No! I put that on the wrong thing! Alright, I'm gonna just gonna take that. I had accidentally put that on the wrong layer! So now I have to deal with a very compressed arena. No! This is just my life in a nutshell. You put things on the wrong frickin' layer. Hang on a second. Let me just do something real quick. Let me just do one thing real quick. Hey, Onyxe. There we go. But yeah. Yeah. All the mishaps aside, like, accidentally drawing in the wrong layer. That happens to me more times than any of y'all could just freaking imagine. Like, I could just be doing my own thing. I'll be like saying, "Oh, this is the best sketch ever," only for me to realize, oh god, it's on the wrong layer, and if I delete the layers, it will get rid of everything. You might not even be on. Onyx might not be on. Oh no. I just now thought of that. Am I still live? Am I still recording? Okay, good. I am still live. I wasn't 100% sure because I wasn't 100% sure because yeah. Also, sorry if this is like far from professional. This is my first time doing YouTube live. Oh god, I can hear myself. No, I sound gross. I'm kidding. I don't sound gross. I just don't like the sound of my own voice. Okay. But yeah, so anyways, if you guys are wondering who Onyx is, he is a fighting game fan. He has his own gaming YouTube channel. He's a King of Fighters fan, a Tekken fan, and he is also mainly a fighting game fan. But anyways, he's a really cool person. You should really check out his channel. And today's his 31st birthday, and I was like, hey, what can I do for his 31st birthday to show my appreciation for all the jokes that we make on his streams? And I'm like, I've got it. I'm gonna ask him on Twitter who his favorite character is from either King of Fighters or Tekken. And it doesn't have to be a main. It doesn't have to be a main at all. And he had told me, oh, Zarina, who he really wants back in King of Fighters 15, and I don't blame her. Or him. No! Sorry. I don't blame him for wanting her back. And I'm just like, yeah. Oh, the bane of my existence. Arms and legs! Yay! I'm just kind of copying the pose a bit, but I'm gonna add my own flair to it. Hopefully. And I'm not even gonna do shoes because shoes are overrated. I'm kidding. No, I just like the joke about that a lot because yesterday I was in a server. I was in my Metal Slug server on Discord, owned by Bandon, who's a very popular Metal Slug YouTuber. He's pretty cool too. Anyways, we were just talking about what our strengths and weaknesses in art is because there's an art channel on the server, and I said, arms, hands, and feet are my biggest weaknesses in art, and most of them agreed. And one of them had even cut up one of the sprites to just not show any legs or not show any shoes, and it's like, this is us. This is just us. And I'm like, yeah. I mean, pretty much they took this. Pretty much it was like this. It was pretty much like that. Yep. That's pretty much how it is. Who needs legs? When you got who needs legs at all? Actually, I'm just more concerned about how I'm going to do this costume. Oof. I've never drawn Zarina before, and I just realized that this might be a little bit trickier than I thought. Not to mention that I shrunk the reference so much that it's become compressed. Oop. Oh well. Not the most compressed sprite that I've worked with, and it won't be my last. I'm gonna take off these glasses for a moment. I have some reading glasses that I use for when I'm like doing anything with screens, but it's a little too powerful. So if I wear it for a long period of time, my eyes start to kind of hurt. And I don't mean for that. You know what? I'm gonna make the arm like this, because I have a vision. Could be great, could be not. I don't know. I think I'm gonna have the best time drawing the toucan, though. I'm really good at drawing animals. Let me see. I think the legs could be a little bit longer. Just a tad bit. But yeah. I like drawing animals more than I do people. My biggest big break for drawing anything was ponies. And I got really good at drawing animals, like stupidly good at drawing animals. Wait. I gotta make sure that's on the right layer. No, that is not. That is not on the right layer. And I don't want to make sure that I get it on the wrong layer like I did earlier. Art is fun, but it also sucks. It's Onyx. Hey, Angel, I am going to subscribe now. This is my first time streaming. If this goes successful, I might do more. And if it doesn't, well, it doesn't. You know, it's just how it goes. Can you hear me, Onyx? I don't really have my audio check. I might have said that a little too loud. But yeah, this is my first time streaming on YouTube. I figured out a way to do it on Chromebook because I have a Chromebook. Alright, let me see if I can merge these layers. Blep, blep, blep. There we go. I can hear you just fine, says Onyx. Your voice is so pretty. Thank you. I am doing this because happy birthday. It is your 31st birthday, and let's just say this is the reason why I asked you on Twitter. Oh, yeah. It's the life. Chromebook bros. But yeah, this is the reason why I asked you on Twitter. who your favorite King of Fighters character is, because I was like, I have an idea. I have a plan. I see, and thanks. You are welcome. I enjoy your streams. Like, I enjoy your videos and your streams to like a ridiculous. Except I'm gonna put that to 7 or 8. Let me see here. Yeah, perfect. Now that I've got my outline, it's time for the best part. Doing the rough sketch. Because what I usually do is I do like a little bit of a rougher sketch before I do like the major outlines. Man, this Serena picture is so very small. Maybe I should, oops, wrong button. I appreciate that more words can describe it. Oh, you're welcome! Also, I was gonna have some music on, but the music station that I chose on my TuneIn had more ads than music. And I was like, no. Oh my god. I, of course, chose the world's most compressed Serena image. Why? You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna be right back. I'm just gonna get another Serena image real quick. Actually, it's the same one, but of better quality. What happened was I had zoomed it out so much that I made the compression just terrible. Did I just do the same one? Oops, I did. I had to cut Serena at one point because unfortunately I had accidentally merged her reference image with my sketch. So it ended up like kind of in a complete disaster. And I was like, no, that means I have to get rid of the reference in order to be able to. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna choose a different. Yeah, plus certain music will get your channel attacked by YouTube. Yeah, you know, fair. I forgot about that. That image is very compressed. So we'll just have to work with what we got here. Very compressed Serena. Unless this image isn't as compressed. Ah, sick. This image isn't as compressed. Yay. Sick. Okay, now that I've got a bigger Serena reference, work out better. Because the other one I had was super compressed. Not that that one's much better, but you know. At least I can see. But yeah, I didn't think about that. I didn't think about how certain music would get my channel attacked. Because of YouTube's very flimsy copyright thing. Whoops. No, I don't want to do that. I don't. I can't wait to draw the toucan, though. He's cute. Does the toucan have a name or no? I forgot. Does the toucan have a name? Because I must know if the bird has a name. There we go. The toucan's name is Coco. Oh, that is so cute. I've only known Coco for 5 minutes, but I want to protect this bird. So cute. Actually, I've known the toucan longer, but yeah, so cute. Here in Dallas, we have an aquarium that sometimes we go to, and they actually have a toucan, and he's really cute. He's a big bird. They also have one of those shoebill storks. And shoebills are a lot bigger than I thought. Like, you don't really know the size of an animal until you see one up close at times. Vultures, they're the size of dogs. Toucans, yeah, they're pretty big too. Also, I love how the toucan, I just love that name for the toucan. It's just Coco. And yeah, shoebills are very big. They are. And it wouldn't surprise me if that's what T-Rexes look like. We don't really know what a T-Rex looked like. If it looked similar to a shoebill, I would still be terrified. But yeah, I love shoebill storks. Ah, yes, my favorite thing to... I probably should have put that in a different layer in hindsight. Toucans are big, but are also cute. And they aren't scary, in my opinion. Yeah, true. Toucans are cute. Yeah, they had quite a few birds in... they have quite a few birds at the aquarium, too. Like flamingos. They had tons of flamingos at one point. And they were pretty. I should know how to draw a chest. I have them. Just because you have a body doesn't mean you know how to draw a body. That's the biggest mood I have ever just said to myself. And no, she's not going to look like this forever, obviously. Oh, I've got an idea. Let's see here. Blup, 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 blup. I'll be right back. Gotta go use the bathroom and get some applesauce. Ooh, applesauce is good. Oh, I wish we had applesauce now. Oh boy. Also, the other bane of my existence. Very relatable as someone who draws characters with weird body proportions. Yeah. Yeah, that's relatable. It's like, whoop. Hindsight again is 2020. I probably should have done a new layer for that, but hey, it's fine. Because this is just the outer sketch layer. This is just the one thing that's trying to tell me, hey, this is what it's going to look like. It's kind of like the blueprints of drawing. I don't know how to describe anything. Let's see, blip, blip. There we go. Toucans. Toucans. I love them so much. Let's see here. Bloop. There. Control D. But yeah, so yeah, it's just very relatable. Honestly, it's like, how does one draw bodies? It's like, wish you heard it earlier. Me just talking about the Middle Slug server I'm in on Discord. We just got into a conversation about art because there's a lot of artists on there too, which is nice. I got to speak to a lot of people. Actually, as far as lakes go, that's actually looking... I put that in the head layer. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. As long as I don't then it should be fine. Maybe. Sorry, Serena. I gotta decapitate you for a second. I know that sounds so bad. Welcome back. I had to decapitate Serena because I accidentally drew the legs in the head layer. Oh no. Okay, so now this is the new legs layer. You know, there's something that I never really ever do, and that's called actually giving layers names. I always am like, oh, layer 5. Which one is this one? Oh, it's this one. Which one is this one? Oh, layer 8's this one. Which is this? Oh, it's the sketch layer. But I rarely ever just like say, oh, hey, we should name the layers. Easy, what's that? Convenience? What's that? Art isn't convenience. And it just becomes big art problems. But yeah, so like I said, it's very similar to what this group and I were, or what the Middle Slug server that I'm on and Discord and I were talking about, because there was a lot of artists on there too. And we were just talking about how we were talking about our strengths and weaknesses in art. And well, one of them was like, I'm pretty good at hair, and I said I'm pretty good at hair too. And one of them there was one that almost all of us agreed that we were all bad at: arms and legs. And one of them had took a Metal Slug sprite and basically just cut it like halfway down, like this, and was just like, this is how I draw in a nutshell. And I'm like, yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. Who needs legs? It was so funny. It was just talking to fellow artists. Sometimes it's just a blast, because there's just so many things that you talk about, and it's just absolutely relatable. Might move this arm just a teensy tiny bit. I usually like do 3 or 4 different sketch layers just to make sure that my outline, yeah, a bit. Usually just do like 3 or 4 different sketch layers, so that way I can kind of get an idea of what I want the full outline to be. So my art looks so messy at first. Mm-hmm. There we go. Okay. Hopefully. I should probably like do a different color for this. Toucan! It's the sweet boy or girl. I'm not sure what gender Coco is, other than toucan. Is Coco a boy or a girl? I actually don't know the dimorphism between toucans. Usually with birds, the colorful ones are males and the darker colors are females. Coco is a boy. Okay. Does explain that. You want Now I want to just Google real quick what the toucan boy or toucan male and female. I'm gonna Google that real quick now. They look the same, surprisingly. They look very much the same, except females are shorter. Huh. Oops. One of my alarms went off. Sorry about that. Yeah, so they just look the same, except one's shorter and one's taller. That's very unusual. Usually when I think of like male birds, they have like brighter colors or differences. But no, they're relatively the same. Huh. That's fascinating. Sorry about that. I just had to Google what the difference between a male and a female toucan was. Because, like I said, I'm very used to, very used to birds just having like even just a subtle difference. But no, not this time. Toucan. Ramfato. They are so cute. I could look at animal pictures and drawings all day. Give me the chance. Because, well, I like animals. This arm is gonna be a pain in my butt, isn't it? I can already tell. It's gonna be great. Mm-mm. No, 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 no. Nah, nah. Unless I move this arm just a teensy tiny bit. There we go. That should work a lot better, especially given a toucan size. They have kind of this almost S shape. So I'm gonna do that. S's. Whoop. That looks more like a chickadee. I'll figure that out in a minute. I'm just gonna hide that layer. And focus on everything else first. Legs. Yep, leg. Wow, it's like when I actually look at my layer names, I actually have a sense of what something is. And yet I still do the whole thing like, oh, is this the right layer? No. Is this the right layer? No. How about you look at the names? Nah. But yeah, let's see here. Okay. The hair. Actually, this hair is going to be a lot of fun. I can already tell. I like drawing hair. It's like next to like articles of clothing is like one of my favorite things to draw. I just really like drawing hair, and I think this harkens back to when I did a lot of My Little Pony art back in the day. I would oftentimes work on different styles of hair because a lot of people would request their OCs or request different ponies. Like, especially long hair for me. Yeah, no kidding. But yeah, I think this again harkens back to the days where I was like, back when I did a lot of My Little Pony art, I would oftentimes draw other people's characters, and sometimes they would have really simple mains, sometimes they would have really complex mains, sometimes they would just have in between, and I would oftentimes experiment with the styles. And I'm just like, yeah, this is nice, this is pretty. And so I just really started like drawing hair. I'm gonna actually flip that over so that way it looks better. Actually, after I flip that over, that does look better. Wow. That rarely happens for me. I think I'm gonna also have a fun time with like this hairband. This is my first time drawing Zarina. This is my first time drawing Zarina. Just go a little bit like that. There we go. Dip up. It's gonna look sketchy for right now, but once I get into the full sketch or the full outline, it will look a lot better. Because I do the basic outline sketch or the basic sketch where I figure out what my poses are going to be, where my hands are going to go, where this and that is going to be. And then I do a rougher sketch, and that's how I figure out my outlines. And then after that, I work on, well, the outlines. There we go. I need to see you for just a second. Let me see. How does this work? Okay, so it's like in a bun. It's kind of hard to see, but it's like whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, I get what's going on now. It's just a little tricky to see at times. Only because I swear I have the world's poorest eyesight. Well, I don't, but it feels like that. Which is why I sometimes have to have reading glasses. Oh god, my reading glasses are dirty. Let me just fix that real quick. There we go. So that way I can actually see what I'm doing. That did not help at all. Hang on, let me just go get my glasses cleaner real quick. There we go. I'm back. Now let's see here. I'm gonna dry this off now. Can you not streak glasses? I kind of need you to see. And if you streak on the lens, it's going to be even harder to see. I don't know why, but for some reason I imagine you looking like Kensington from Saints Row, just nicer due to your voice. Oh, let me see what she looks like. Kensington. I spelled it wrong. Because, of course I did. You know, you're not wrong. Her and I have a lot of similarities in appearance. I mean, She's kind of got the messy hair, just mine is more of a dark brown than hers. She's she's got she's got the pants that I like to wear oftentimes. You're not wrong. I could like legit cosplay her if I wanted to. And we'd look very similar. Yeah, you're not wrong. You just have such a tech geek voice, and that's in that awesome way. Thank you. I do. Sometimes I have a tech geek voice, sometimes I just have, like, my accent slips through. Especially whenever I'm voicing Theo for some reason, like, okay, so I have a voice. Sometimes whenever I'm playing a game, I will voice a character and just, like, kind of go on the fly of how a character would sound in my head. And sometimes I'll be like, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, I'm getting shot at every single second. Yeah, I think that's how I did it. You guys, go along now. Go away. Please, please go away. Don't worry, Marco, I'll save you. Maybe, if I don't die 5 bajillion times. That's my voice for her. Oops, that was a mistake on my part. It actually kind of sounds similar to one of my other characters back in the days who had just like really nasally sort of geeky voice. Even though she was a goddess, she was like the goddess of knowledge. And this character was the goddess of knowledge, but yet like the dorkiest character ever. Because she's the goddess of knowledge, she'll oftentimes spout just like random facts about just anything. And it doesn't matter if it's relevant to the subject. And I'm like, you know, if I were a goddess, that's exactly what I would do. I would just be like, hey, mortals, I'm going to spout out facts about dolphins. Well, she's the goddess of knowledge. Exactly. This was back when my friend. This is back when my friend and I made a bunch of stories together. My friend, who used to live around here, now she lives all the way in frickin' Utah. All my friends live in Utah. Anthony lives in Utah. My friend Nyx lives in Utah. What's in Utah? And yes, I've asked Anthony that several times. And he's just like, Mormons. That's what's in Utah. Anthony is so cool. He's like one of my great friends. Wonder if he's watching this. Probably not. He's got a lot of stuff to do. But yeah, like I said, that's exactly what I'd do as a knowledge goddess. I'd just be like, what up? What up, mortals? I'm just going to tell you the fun facts about. I'm just going to tell you the fun facts about germs. Because that's what I do. Actually, this hair is coming out swell. I love this hair. This hair is probably like my favorite hair that I've done in a long time. Probably next to one of the Metal Slug art I did of Marco, where his little hair thing, which I'm stupidly good at drawing. I don't know why. Why I'm stupidly good at drawing Marco's little hair thingy. Where it's just like, whoop, whoop, whoop. Yep. I'm actually really proud of this. I just hope when I get to the full outline layer, I don't ruin it. I don't think I will, but I don't want to take any chances. Whoop. There we go. Well, you love Metal Slug, so of course you'll be good at drawing his hair. Yeah, but it's like one of those things that's just like, how did I get so good at drawing his hair? Like, even the first time I drew Marco, I drew that little hairpiece that he has just so freaking well. Because I was just like, at one point, I was just like, doop, 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 doop. And I was like, that came out perfect. Heck, even me demonstrate that came out perfect. What the heck? Excuse me, what the heck, art skills? Dip, dip, doop. Excuse me, art skills, but what the heck? What did I do? Oh no, I made my little canvas thing a little smaller. Passion, that's the reason why right there. Exactly. Oh, that's a great freeze. I didn't mean to just pause it right here. Oops. I go to read the comments and then I just realize what I had done. Oh no, what have I done? Dip up. I also really like drawing noses. I don't know why, though. That's a lot of fun, too. I could use to move that a bit. Bloop. Yeah, there we go. Oh, okay. You didn't say anything. Okay, I was trying to see if you'd said anything. It was not. It was not. Okay. Oh, this expression is so cute. This expression I'm doing is so cute. Ah, that's another thing I'm really good at, expressions. I'm stupidly good at expressions. Drawing nose is a weird thing because I feel like everyone draws them about the same. I mean, you're not wrong. I'm probably no exception. Mainly because it is really cute. Thank you. Mainly because I'm just like, it doesn't look right if I draw them like a typical way for me. But if I draw them like triangular like this, it works fine for me. Or if I draw them like this, like kind of what I do for a lot of my Splatoon art. Because a lot of my style was inspired by cartoons that I watch. So oftentimes I do kind of accidentally mesh what I know into my art style. Like, including the lips here. It's very reminiscent of, I didn't even mean for this to happen, but it kind of reminds me a lot of Steven Universe. This face is so cute. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I love it. He's cute. I. Oh no, I just realized if I use the arm, it's gonna cover up her face. No. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna move that down. And I'm just, you know what? I'm gonna move the arm position. Okay. What do? Oh. 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 That's perfect. Why didn't I think of that before? Huh. You know, that makes sense. This makes sense. I just love how I just stare at the arm like, oh, and then it's like I just discovered it's like I discovered a new scientific breakthrough or something. It's like, yeah, that makes sense. Although I think I'm gonna redraw. I think I'm gonna redraw the toucan boy. I think I'm gonna redraw that toucan boy because I'm just like, yeah, that could be better. It could just be a tad bit better. There's like several different types of toucans too. They're all cute. Oh, the type of bird Coco is called a toko toucan. He's what's called a toko toucan. That's cute. That's cute. Oh, there's a baby too. Yep. No, come back here, image that I was gonna use for a reference. Can I? It is really cute. Oh, you already said that. Okay, so this is what I'm looking for. This is the kind of pose that I'm thinking of for Sir Coco here. Like right about. Let's scroll that all the way down. Okay, so what I'm imagining, what I'm picturing is something like this. Yeah, something like that where it's just like, whoop. Like, except he's kind of got himself a little bit more fluffed. Like, yeah, I'm perched. I'm happy. I'm comfy. You're petting me. Pet me more, human. Like, right now. Pet me more. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Pet me more, human. I come back here and I was come back here image that I was going to use for reference. Yeah, because I accidentally closed it. I had accidentally closed the image before I copied it, and I was like, no, I didn't mean to do that. So that's precisely what I'm going to do right here. What I'm going to do is just basically go whoop. Yeah. Now I can just, now that I've figured out what I want to do with that, I can just do this. Nope. Oops. Blup. Now let's just minimize you so I can put you over here. Serena, I'm gonna put you over here. Maybe. Man, arranging references is hard at times. There we go. There, I got what I want right here, and I got what I need right here. Yep, didn't mean to do that. Sometimes I just go to click that, and I just mess up. I wonder if toucans purr. They probably don't. They don't purr like cats. It would be funny. Just imagining Zarina petting Coco, like, who's a good bird? You're a good bird. And Coco just go, deep down, we all know that all animals are just cats or dogs. Like, who's a good boy? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're a good boy. He's like, yes, keep paying attention to me, human. Because I demand all the pets, all the treats. I just demand all the pets and treats, yes, because I am a good bird. Okay, so it's like their talons aren't that dissimilar to that of parrots. That's interesting. But yeah. Wonder how Serena's just like holding Coco without like a glove. I've actually gone to wildlife places. I've actually gone to wildlife places before, and oftentimes people who will handle birds will have to wear a special kind of glove so that way their talons or claws or anything like that won't dig into their skin. So it makes me wonder how Zarina does that without like hurting herself. Let's see here. Oh, they've got the square wings. Okay. Wow, their wings are built similarly to vultures. That's interesting. Because bird talons aren't something to take lightly. No, they are not. Even some of the small birds, like the frickin' mockingbirds around here, those things are mean. I love mockingbirds, but they don't like me. I'm like, what did I ever do to you? I'm just going for a walk. I didn't know your nest was there. You could just give me a little bit of a warning. Wait, yeah, so they have like the very similar square wings. hmm Which it's surprising to me. I wonder if that means that they do a little bit more gliding than flapping. If so, that's really cool. Because vultures have the square shaped wings because they will do a lot more gliding than they do flapping. They still flap, of course, but most of the time they're like kites in the air. They just glide. And because the toucan's wings are similarly shaped, it makes me wonder if they do a lot more gliding. That's something I'm gonna have to look up. And yes, I was looking up toucan wings on another frickin' Google because that's what I do. I take it seriously. Okay. Okay, so I think I might be ready for the outlining process. doop, 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 doop. Okay, swoop, whoop. Let me just make that to 3. Okay, so first things first is the body. I'm gonna be working on the body. Oh boy, I just realized I'm gonna have fun with her clothes. And by fun, I mean I'm probably gonna have a little bit of pain. Because, you can't have art without pain, apparently. At least, not with me. Okay, let me just actually do something real quick. Because what I actually want to do is just get rid of some of these layers. Like, not get rid of, just hide some of the layers so I can actually see what I'm doing. Because, yeah, that would be nice. So what I think I'm going to be doing here, blah, blah, blah. Yeah? Where's that layer? Is this a layer? No. Where is the layer? No. Oh, there it is. It's right there. uh, but yeah, I agree. Bird talons are not something to take lightly. I actually wanted to work at a wildlife place, and they were willing to give me the job, but unfortunately, it was way too far. Like, we're talking 2 hours, and there would be no way I could drive there every, Monday to Friday on a daily basis. And it was kind of disappointing because I really, really wanted to work there, but unfortunately, it's just way too far. And my job would have been just to clean the enclosures of some of the insects that are in the exhibit, such as the tarantulas and the millipedes and stuff, as well as feed some of the other animals. It was a nature preserve. It was a wildlife preserve, and they did have like kind of a zoo area. Um, they had like kind of a zoo-esque area. A friend of mine was offered a job, but it was 2 hours away, and he turned it down. Unfortunately, yeah, that was me too. I had to turn down the job, otherwise, there would be no way to get there 2 hours every single day, especially since I confess I don't drive. I am terrified of driving because roads scare me. If I had a quarter for every time we almost got into a wreck because of some person, I'd be pretty rich. Well, maybe not the richest, but I'd definitely be like, yeah, it's kind of bad that happened more than once. Okay, this is gonna be a little bit of a trick. Yeah, me too. I'm glad I'm not the only one. But yeah, so like I said, my job would have been cleaning the enclosures as well as just the thought of driving terrifies me badly. I know. Yes. Finally, someone who says it. I prefer trains or buses because I like trains. I like trains. I will express my love of trains till the day I die. But yeah, here in Dallas, we have a public transportation system that unfortunately doesn't extend to where I live right now, but it goes from Dallas to just about everywhere, and that's how we usually go to places like the cons. It sucks though, since driving is a good skill though. It is. It really is a good skill. Love trains, especially the old-fashioned ones and the bullet trains. Oh yes. I've always wanted to ride the Shinkansen. There'd be no way I could go to Japan right now, obviously. Buses are okay. They are. The shuttle that Wyatt and I took for WeebCon was fun too. Although it was funny because the airport had buses. They allowed for buses at one point, and we could ride it to go from just one part of the airport to another, so that way it's like not as long as walking. Because we were both like, we're tired of walking. We've been walking for hours. Can we just take this bus to the airport so we can get onto our train that leads us to the airport? And she's like, yeah, of course. The lady was really nice, but at one point the lights went off and we're like, what was that about? And she's like, oh, don't worry, it does that. And I can't remember why it did that. Oh, this is going to be a bit of a trick, isn't it? I have never drawn this before. Oh no. Okay. I just realized what I was doing. Didn't want to do that. There we go. Okay. But yeah, so it kind of freaked us out a bit, like, the lights went out. No, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry. Whoop. There we go. Blep, blep. I'm drawing bibs. Not the first time I've drawn boobs. Well, one of my friends and I like to joke about that because I have a character. I'm going to try and redraw that, actually. But yeah, one of my friends and I like to joke about that because I have a character. I have a character who's busty, and every time I draw her, I swear she gets bustier. And I was showing the whip to that same friend. I was like, here's one of the work in progresses of Phyllis, and he's like, yeah, she has a very nice personality. Yes. Oh well. and then I found like one of the old references, and I even mentioned in the reference how she's like freaking how she's got a bust. And I was like, you know what? This is this is just every time I draw her, she's just gonna be like 10 times bustier somehow. Oh, why am I having such a problem here? I have my glasses. I have. Okay. Carefully plop. There we go. There we go. That's much better. There we go. Maybe. Why am I having such a problem with your boobs today there, Zarina? I know it's the first time I've ever drawn you, but could you cooperate? No? Okay, fine. Fine. You know what? It's fine. You don't have to cooperate. It's fine. Okay. Sounds like my other OC Othello. Does Othello have like a chest that just ends up accidentally getting bigger every time you draw her? You don't have to cooperate. Yeah, I oftentimes speak to myself whenever I'm drawing because it's just like it's almost therapeutic. Not necessarily, but she's the best out of all my female OCs. Yeah, I understand that. Oh yes, I love when my freaking drawings just okay. Pay attention to the shape. Maybe that'll help. I know this doesn't have to be perfect, but the perfectionist part of me is just like, no, it has to be perfect because it's for your friend. And the other side of me is like, no, don't stress yourself over perfection. But then the other side of me is like, but you don't understand. You don't understand. This is special. It has to be. So I'm just like, this is why I don't do speed paint. Oh, I mean, I could do speed paint, but it's just like, this is probably why I don't do too many art streams. It does not have to be perfect. I know it doesn't have to be perfect, but it's that perfectionist side of me. I don't. Oh, thank you. Yeah, but it's that perfectionist side of me. You're an artist. You'd write. You probably understand the feeling of, oh, this has to be perfect. This has to be perfect. Does she have like a necklace or anything? Oh, okay, she does not. I thought she did. I mean, it looks like she could use a necklace or something. I don't know. I don't know. I thought she did. Wait a second. Oh. Oh, okay. So that's like a whole One Piece thing. It's just like swoop, doop. And then it just goes all the way down. Oh, okay. I did not know this. Also, I gotta get ready for work now. Hopefully, I'll be able to see your stream before you finish shit at work. Thank you so much, Joe. Love you so much for this awesome stream. You are welcome. If this goes out good, I will do more. I will do more live streams. Hopefully. So anyways, the people who are here, how are you? Let's see here. But yeah, so the people left here, hello, how are you? Doing okay? Tired as heck. Although I might end in like maybe what time is it? How long have I been streaming? 1 hour and 14 minutes. Okay, cool. Actually, this thing that I'm doing has so far been really good. I'll have to figure out how to add a thumbnail later on. I'll ask Onyxe how to do that later. When he's not at work. But yeah. But yeah, so I'm so glad that he had a chance to see my art process and all the frustrations that come with it. Because art isn't easy. It's never easy. Or at least not for me. I don't know about some artists, but it's never been what I'd call easy for me. Especially with the sheer and absolute silence. I will oftentimes listen to music whenever I'm drawing. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. I have to draw hands. Oh no. This isn't gonna be fun. I'm gonna take off my glasses for a moment. I love my reading glasses, but they're a little too powerful. And so if I use them for far too long, my eyes get a little strained. There we go. There we go. But yeah, so now that I figured out how to stream on YouTube with my Chromebook, I might be able to do more things later on. Maybe if I figure out how to connect my Switch onto here. Maybe if I figure out how to connect my Switch onto my computer, which I haven't quite figured that out yet, and I found out one of the ways didn't quite work. I might do some like Let's Plays or something of that nature. I've always wanted to do a Let's Play. I've always wanted to do something like that. Oh, I wonder, let me check something real quick. Let me just check something real quick. And don't worry about that, that's on a different layer. That's not on any specific layer, and I've already made sure that gonna there we go. Okay, now I'm back. Blip. Oh, he probably can't. Wait. He can't. He probably can't. I'm such a dunderhead. And yes, I'll jokingly say that because I'm just like, I'm never serious about when I call myself a dunderhead unless, we all make mistakes. I'm just like, I'm such a silly Billy or a dunderhead, or it's basically my way of saying, oh, I messed up. What am I thinking? Okay, this is gonna be real fun. Note to self, always do hands first. Because if I don't do hands first, that's just gonna end up in disaster. This is gonna be fun. hate drawing hands. Like, the level of hate drawing hands and I are just like, I've looked up tutorials, I've looked up how to do something, how to do hand poses, and I still can't get it. It's like the drawing equivalent of math for me. Although I'm decent at math, I'm not great, but yeah. But it's like the equivalent of math for me. I'm like, how do you work anything here? Okay. No. Just trying to figure this out. Because I really don't like drawing hands. I've looked up tutorials after tutorials after tutorials, and I still never get it. How do hands even work? Because I'm just like, okay, gotta do this. And then doop. And even when I think it looks good, it's like not. As a matter of fact, it's not. Although then again, to be fair, her hand's gonna be curved, right? Because she's gonna be petting the good boy. Okay, so bloop. Okay. Maybe if I erase this part, it will look decent. Next time I do this, maybe I'll have the hands prepared or something. I don't know. Because otherwise it's just going to be like 5 hours of me just trying to figure out one hand. And then if I do 5 hours of me trying to figure out one hand, everyone's going to be like, why are you streaming only you drawing hands? I'm like, because I'm not good at drawing hands. I've never been good at drawing hands. I mean, actually, that came out fairly decent, although except the pinky's not right. Because it's like, and some people are like, yeah, look at your own hands to figure it out, and I'm like, okay, yeah, but if I do that, then it still doesn't quite look right because I'm looking at my own hands, then I accidentally make the hands backwards. Hands will forever be the bane of my existence. Okay. To the point that sometimes I just kind of cheat and be like, I'm just gonna trace a hand. I've known artists that's just like, I'm just gonna do this. But, I don't usually like doing that. I don't usually like having to resort to tracing a hand. The only real times that I've done that is when someone's holding a wine glass or when someone's holding something, because that way it's a two-in-one reference of like holding whatever it is they're holding. But I don't really like resorting to that because I'll admit I don't like cheating. Okay. did I even make a new layer? I did not want to do that. Okay. So, how does this work? But yeah, so like I said, I've looked up tutorials after tutorials of trying to figure out how to draw this thing that everyone has called hands. And, I've like, okay, so this is how a pinky's supposed to go, right? This is how something's supposed to go. And then it just rarely ever pans out. Okay. Dear artists, any artist, how do you do this? I've seen some really freaking good hands drawn. And I'm just like, how? And the worst part is I've drawn good hands before. I really have. But every time I draw a good hand, I'm like, how did I do that? It's like when you unlock a special skill on a game, or you do something on a game and you're just like, wait a second, how did I do that? Like a fighting combo. A fighting game combo. Especially if you're like not good at the fighting game yet. There we go. There we go. I think I'm getting it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is remove that up there. Okay. At least with the other hand, it's going to be kind of hidden. Artist cheat 101. Can't draw hands? Hide them. Hide them in like pockets. Hide them behind backs. Put an object right there, so it's just like, can't draw a hand if it's being obscured by a random object. Or actually, as far as hands go, this is coming out fairly decently, especially for me. And I messed up. I think if I actually were to move it up a tad bit, it would look fine. Especially since I'm kind of working with positioning that I'm not used to. There we go. There we go. I'm kind of working with a position I'm not used to at all. Actually, that looks fairly decent. Would I call it the best? Nah. But would I call it fairly decent? Yeah, I'd call it fairly decent. I think that's passable for right now. Especially since, she's going to be petting the good boy. He's a good boy. Wonder who's all in the chat. According to this, there's 2 people. Yet I can't tell who they are. Wonder if someone like my friend. Wonder if Anthony's in here. That would be really cool. It'd be really cool if you were in here, Anthony. That way it could be like, yes. And maybe when it comes to his birthday, I can do a drawing stream for him. Actually, as far as the first time drawing Serena goes, this isn't turning out too bad. Except I messed up on that arm badly, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. But yeah, you know how I was saying like the whole trick. You don't have to draw the hand if you hide it. And well, that's my life. That's my life hack. Don't want to draw a hand? Hide it somewhere. Because no one will know. You'll be fine. No one will know. No, totally, no one will. Actually, again, as far as things go, this isn't looking too bad. This is actually looking fairly decent. Let me see how this looks compared to. Oh wow! Actually, this is coming out better than I expected. Sick. Cool. Now, I know the outline's kind of choppy right now. That's on purpose. I sometimes will do a choppy outline so I can just figure out some things. I'm basically doing a basic drawing, and then I'll figure out how something needs to be outlined. I need to put my glasses back on again. There we go. And yes, there's nothing wrong with the little circle tool. People like to make fun of the circle tool, but it has its uses. It has its if used correctly, it has uses along with the square tool. One, you're able to map out something a little bit better, like figuring out these things, whatever these things are, the things, the pins, I guess. I can't really see what the design is on there. It kind of looks like a sun of some sort. Oh, I didn't know that had a zipper. But yeah, because it's kind of got like, but yeah, it's this thing. But it does help you figure out things like just shaping. Also, I did something really cool with the square tool one time. One time I did a challenge, and it was to recreate the how to draw manga character, title character, or cover character, and you were supposed to draw this in your own style or put your own interpretation into this, and even the original cover artist got into this because she was 16 when she made the drawing. which is really cool how she was 16 and got a job for making a cover art. Anyways, oh, it's more like a ribbon. It's more like a ribbon, I see. I'm a little disappointed that I messed that up then. Because I kind of liked this cloth looking thing, but it's not a cloth, it's a ribbon. Part of me wants to keep it, but another part of me says, no, that's not right. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna keep it. Because I actually like how this looks. And you know, she could wear like a green cloth thing. No one's stopping her from wearing a green cloth thing. It's just one of those things that's like, no, I want to keep it. Because I like how that looks. I really do. Let's see. Let me see how this would look on the other side real quick. Because I have no idea where it's at on the other side. Oh, okay, so it would be like this. I'm not going to keep that because, well, that's not what I was going for. Besides, it wouldn't look right. But anyways, what I was saying was, I lost my train of thought now. I just realized. Where is it? There it is. I just need to put that a little bit higher because I just realized how low that was. Actually, not even this part. It's just the belt that I think needs to be a tad bit lower. And of course, it's not on the same layer. Or of course, it's not on a separate layer. Oh no, let me see how that looks. I'll put that as a maybe. I don't know, just something seems a little off, but I can't put my finger on it. And it's probably because I haven't drawn the legs yet. Oh boy, legs. Fun! Especially since I've got to do this. Fun! Fun, 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 fun. Actually, do like drawing like more. Keep it! Yes! Welcome back! I didn't even know you responded. But yes, I will keep it. Yeah, I like drawing like flowy things because they're just so flowy and fun. Fun, fun, fun. Speaking of fun, oh boy. Oh boy. This right here is going to be real fun because I already have a problem with legs. I'm going to be having super swell, fun, fantastic, funerific time drawing this. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is yeah, I'm getting dressed now, but I'll respond randomly until I head out the door. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I don't know if I asked you this, but where do you work, Onyx? I don't know if I ever asked that. Yeah, I'm actually gonna put that lower because I gotta work on the legs a bit better. Local pharmacy. Oh, cool. I like pharmacies. But that's cool. Thankfully, it's walking distance. Cool. I love things that are walking distance. Thought about applying at our 7-Eleven that's like not too far from here. The only reason I haven't done it yet is because they required people who are bilingual, and I'm not great at Spanish yet. I'm learning though. But they want people who can speak both English and Spanish, so that way, if there's a Spanish customer, I can speak to them. But I'm not great at Spanish yet, or understanding Spanish yet. I can read it well, though. Although, there is some plus sides. Like I said on my Twitter one time, the coolest part about me getting into King of Fighters and getting into Metal Slug is that they're super popular in Latin American communities. They're popular in Brazil. They're popular in Mexico. They're popular everywhere in South America. And so I've been learning a lot more Spanish and even Portuguese than Duolingo has. Like, yeah, I learned quite a bit from Duolingo as well, but with Duolingo, it's just kind of repeating, like, the car is red. How did that go? El coche es rojo. I think that's how it was. I think that's how it went, yeah. But, you're just repeating the car is red, or the or stuff like that. And, just expecting to answer it. And if you answer it correctly, yeah, you level up. But to me, I'm not really learning things like, well, up until you get into higher levels. But I have a harder time just retaining the information. But when it comes to, like, say the Metal Slug server I'm in, or the King of Fighters server I'm in, there's a lot more people who speak Spanish. And I feel more compelled to engage with them in conversation, because they'll be like, my favorite character is Marco, my main is Terry, stuff like that. Or they will say stuff like, oh, you're into this too? Oh, that's cool. And, we'll get into conversations about the games that we're both interested in. And that's actually compelled me to learn more Spanish than Duolingo has, because I feel like I'm actually part of the conversation. I'm not saying the car is red. It definitely does help to learn that way. It really does. It really freaking does. Now, I'm not great at speaking it yet. I'm still trying to work on pronunciations, but I can definitely read it a lot better. Still working on the pronunciation, so. But yeah, like I said, they're not just saying the car is red. They're saying things like, oh, hey, one time I played Metal Slug 3, I accidentally fell into the lava when fighting Jupiter King or something like that. And, I can respond with, haha, that's actually kind of funny. Or, they will share memes, and I actually understand what the memes are saying. So I'm like, aha, that's actually pretty funny too. And they have a lot of memes. I like Spanish memes. They're funny. And admittedly, I've learned some Spanish curse words that way. But yeah, so like I said, feel very engaged to add to the conversation myself, even if I'm not great at speaking it. And a lot of the times they're like, oh, it's fine if you're not good at speaking it yet. The fact that you're learning is awesome. And maybe, we can help you and stuff. I'm like, yes, please. I need the help. And speaking of needing the help, Jeebus Christ, why am I having such a hard time here? I should not be having this hard of a time here. Hang on. Eyes. Yeah, I gotta get a new pair of reading glasses, because these are just way too strong. They're 2+, and Mom originally bought them for herself, so that way she could have a better time reading. However, she couldn't use them They just made everything way too blurry for her, because she's nearsighted, I'm farsighted. And so when I tried them, I'm like, oh yeah, these work a lot better for me, but unfortunately they're a little too strong. So next time we go someplace that has reading glasses, I'm just gonna get something with a little less oomph, like, 1.75 or something. Haha, that's cute, but glad you're learning. Yeah, me too. Also, be right back. I will be right back. Is there a way to pause the stream now that you think about it? Hey Onyx, is there a way to pause streams? Or is there not a way to pause streams? Because I need to be right back real quick, but I have no idea how to pause the stream. What is this? Just gotta walk away, sadly. Okay, well, in that case, it's only for games, really. Shoot. Okay. Well, it won't take me that long anyway, so I'll be back. Stretch. Oh god, my legs. I've been sleeping on them. Or I've been sitting on them for too long. Okay. Whoop. 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 Yep. I am back. Now I can just go bloop. Welcome back, me. I don't know why I'm saying yes. Thank you. I don't mean to do that. I don't want to do that. But thanks for the information anyways, there, Aggie. But yes, I am back. What layer is this? Oh, okay, it's just a completely blank layer. Okay, that's the hand. That's the arm. That's the other arm. Oh, that's right, because where I last left off, I was trying to figure out legs. You know, the thing that I'm not very good at. And the one thing that everyone in the Metal Slug server was almost unanimously agreed on. Yeah, we're bad at legs. Even the really good artist in the group was like, yeah, you know, legs are bad. Legs are pain. I actually do like that little ribbon thing. I'm really proud of how that came out. It's so simple. It's such a simple thing where it's just like, just kind of 3 rectangles that are curvy. And yet, you know, it's so simple, but it works. Let's see here, blip. Let me see how that looks. Okay. It looked a little bit different than I thought. Yeah, I'm gonna do what's called a pro gamer move. I'm gonna use the circle tool. Gasp. I don't know, I always like joking about using the circle tool because usually whenever people think circle tool, they think like the MS Paint circle tools for like people usually think of like very amateur MS Paint art, but in reality circle tools can be oh, I never did finish that one story I was telling about how I basically used the square tool for railings, and what I did was I actually put a shading layer on the railings or on the square tools to make it look more like a cylinder. And it worked. And the same can be applied to just about anything with the circle tool. Like for these rings here, these work. This works because, you know, you can adjust the circle tool to anything you want and still look just as fine, if not better. I don't think there's anything wrong with like using the tools that are at your disposal. Sometimes as an artist, you just simply have to cheat. Because perfect circles are hard. Perfect circles are one of those things that I rarely ever see an artist actually... Did I do it on the wrong layer? At least I didn't mess up so badly that I couldn't fix it. But as I was saying, I rarely ever see artists that can do a perfect circle because it's one of those things that is hard to get right. A perfect circle. Even just like doing this, you always like kind of miss something, or you do that, you miss something, or even if you're more careful, it still looks kind of uneven compared to a perfect circle tool. Maybe that's why some people think it looks unprofessional when you use the circle tool. But I think that's kind of, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe just because a lot of amateur art, the circle tool is overused. And, I was one of those artists as a kid who used a circle tool for everything. I actually still have like old pictures of me of like some of my old art, and the circle tool was so overused that it wasn't even funny. Well, okay, it kind of was funny. Which one is this one? Oh, that's the top one. Oopsie-days. But they're tools. So, if you use them just right, if you use them right, they can look pretty slick, honestly. Like I said, like the time with the square tool, I made the railings out of the square tool. Haha, yes. Yes. It was like, I've been doing art for a pretty long time, but I didn't really start digital art until I was 15, 16. I mean, yeah, I had like stuff I did when I was 7 back in the old days of old MS Paint back on old Windows 97. We're talking old. But yeah. My goodness, my goodness. Can I please get this right? Please get this right. Do. I have to just. I don't always like twirling. I don't always like turning things in Aggie because otherwise it kind of adds that fuzziness to it, and I don't know how to fix that. Aggie kind of works different from other things. But yeah. There we go. So it just kind of makes things fuzzy. That can be fixed. I know how to fix it. But if I don't have to fix it, I don't really want to fix it. There we go. I mean, it's just one of those things where it's like, if I can get away with simplifying it, if I can just get away with simplifying it, I will. There we go. That looks so much better now. I think. Right there, right there. Right there works. I'll be 100% honest. I don't know how Serena's clothes work. Like, okay, she's got this vest thing. It's like a coat vest, which I didn't even know it had a pocket until now. She's got pockets. But yes, so she's got a vest thing, but then part of that vest also connects to the belt. And then it just kind of goes into pants. but then it kind of goes into pants, but then it's also got this like tie right here. I really don't know how her outfit works, because it almost feels like a one-piece thing, but it's not a one. Is it a one-piece? Yeah, it almost feels like a one-piece thing. And it's got these rings attached to it. Serena, how do you take this thing on and off? How do you put it on? How do you put it off? How do you not trip over these legs? I've had cosplays where I've accidentally just tripped over the legs 5 billion times. Because I actually cosplayed the White Mage from Final Fantasy a long time ago. And I kept tripping over the legs, the like dress part. I also used to have these like really long pants that had like a slit in it. It was like whoop whoop. It's just like pant, but it had a slit right here, so it could show off some leg. And I always kept like stepping on the little cloth part of the legs, and it sucked. So yeah, sorry, Serena. I'm a little confused on how your outfit works. I mean, I'm sure there's like reason and functionality to it, but because I'm not the one wearing it, I don't know how anything works. There we go. I thought one of my brothers was coming towards my door. I was going to be like, yes. Wait, what time is it? Okay, it's only 1:02. Because at 2 o'clock, I got to pick up my littlest brother, Alexi, from school. He's only 11. His school is in walking distance. Like, I could see it from my window. That's how close it is. There we go. Just do 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 do. There we go. There we go. There we go. But yeah, so at 2:50, almost 3 o'clock, I gotta go and pick up my brother from school. I mean, yeah, he can walk home on his own, but he doesn't like walking home on his own. There we go. Whoop. Actually, like I said, I really like these little ribbon things that I drew. Like, I don't know why. And not to be like, oh, not to be like, oh, I like my design better, but I kind of like how that looks. Definitely not going to be like, SNK hire me because I do art. No, but that would be cool. Not going to lie. If SNK hired me to do anything, I'd be like, 1, how'd you find me? 2, is this a prank? 3, yes, I would love to do art, but my art is so cartoony, so you might as well be like doing a Saturday morning King of Fighters cartoon, which I would totally watch that. I'm not gonna lie. I would totally watch that. Yeah, King of Fighters has an anime, but if there was like an episodic King of Fighters anime, or even an episodic like Metal Slug anime or cartoon, I would watch the heck out of that. Heck, the idea of just like an episodic anything from SNK. It's like, not the OAVs, not the OAVs, not the series that they have on their YouTube channel. Just simple little, like, just a cartoon. I would watch it. Because, I don't know, I just really like the idea of, like, an episodic series where even if it's like a Saturday morning cartoon sort of thing, that, with loose ends, but it has like a story that somewhat loosely connects, or if it does connect, it doesn't have to be like, I'm not picky when it comes to my cartoons. I like watching cartoons, I'll admit that. Look at my art style. It's like 99% from stuff that I watch. Let's see here. You got the face that I didn't draw yet because I was working on the body. Oops. Oh, whoops. But yeah, like 99% of my, like, I've got the legs or I got a lot of my art style from half of the things I watch. Now I think about it. I sent you something on Twitter. Oh, what'd you send me? Let me see. Sent you a photo. Oh. Oh my gosh. Twitter had. The only problem is Twitter's really compressed it. Twitter Twitter really compressed the image a bit. And by a bit, I mean by a bit, this is what I'm looking at. I'll have to see if I can look at it on my computer in a minute. Anyways, I'm going to do the head. Actually, the way I did the face. Oh, okay. Thank you so much. That works. That works so much better. Oh, hey, I can actually see. Oh, I like the one with her in the cowboy hat. That's kind of hot. Anyways, I'm about to leave Angel, also possibly can you add an E at the end of Onyx? Oops! Oopsie doopsies, yes I can. Drawing settings. Boop. Easy. I didn't actually notice that I spelled it that way. Whoops. I spelled it like my frickin' OC. I spelled it like my frickin' OC Onyx. Also, hello there, Wertherick. How are you? And see you later, Onyx. Let's see here. I felt bad because I didn't even know I spelled it that way until now. I could have sworn I... Did I spell it like that on the YouTube live too? Oh no, I did! How do I change that? I'll figure that out. No. No, that's not it. Edit. That's not it. Manage. No. How do I change that? Does anyone know how to edit the title of a video? Because I didn't notice until now that I had accidentally spelled Onyx as in my OC instead of Onyx as in, well, Onyx Blade's name. Oh no. I fixed it on the drawing name. Let's see here. Maybe it's manage videos, your videos. I don't know how to do that. This is my first time doing anything live on YouTube. I guess once I end the stream, I will be able to edit that. But for now, I don't know how to do anything. Although I think I am going to stop very soon. One, my eyes are kind of hurting. And two, I got to go pick up my brother soon from school. And three, I got to also get myself a shower for my GED class, because I take GED classes. And I got to go see if I can get myself my science test scheduled, because the last time we went to go do that, the computers are down. Every single computer was down. And so I couldn't do it last week. So yeah, I'll probably stop in like, let's see, what time is it? 20 minutes probably. Because I gotta pick up little bro, gotta get a shower for my own schooling. And get that science test scheduled like we were supposed to last week. But because funny shenanigans. Seriously, like, last week was like a frickin' episode of a TV show or something where everything that could go wrong did go wrong in like the most hilarious way possible. Like, oh, your brother Asher wants a library card? Oh, he doesn't have any way to prove that he lives there. Sorry. Yeah, no, sorry. Yeah, no. And then it's like, oh, okay, well, in that case, I'll rent any books that you want. You just give me the word. I'm gonna go see if I can get that science test scheduled. And then the computers are like, yeah, no, sorry, no, we're not gonna do that because we're all broken. Yeah, no. Mm. Yeah, I cannot wait till tomorrow. I am so hyped for tomorrow. The King of Fighters announcement. Probably gonna get like gameplay and the first looks at the. I actually really liked how that looked. I didn't even mean to do that, but let me see. Let me see something. Oh god, all my layers. Yeah, I like how it looks. I'm keeping that. Let me see. Oh, that's cute. I like that. I like that a lot. There we go. And then whoop. I just flip that. Oh, that looks super cute. I love that. Yes, that is cute. Well, anyways, guys, after I get done with this piece of hair, I'm gonna end it off because my phone's actually dying. I kind of need it charged in order to make sure that I kind of need it charged. So, yeah. Anyways, thanks for stopping by. Happy birthday again, Onyx. I'll see if I can make this a kind of routine thing. I really like this a lot, and I'll probably finish the outline once I'm done with school. Or once we get my science test scheduled. See you later. Now I just need to end the stream.